Republicans are flying high heading into the midterms, and Democrats are in serious, serious trouble. Or at least that is actually what the data, it's not even necessarily what the data would have you believe. It's what the people who are interpreting the data would have you believe. Obviously, reports came out this week showing that the Republican Party now has $130 million that they have raised for the midterms, and the Democrats have negative $2 million, which honestly is quite remarkable. Just a couple months ago, the Republican Party had raised less money than it had in any election cycle since the 2010 Citizens United Supreme Court ruling. And Democrats had more cash on hand than ever before. So I don't know what happened, but these are the official numbers from both of the parties. So whatever weird crap happened with each party, the Democrats lost all their money, maybe they had a horrible week in Vegas, Republicans got it all. But that is what happened. We went from highest Dems to lowest Dems, lowest Republicans to highest Republicans. And that's just the way it is. And of course, everybody's freaking out because obviously the party that raises the most money always wins, except when they don't. Which, for the record, is very frequently now. Here's why this doesn't matter at all. The Democratic Party not having money, that actually does matter. Don't get me wrong, that is very bad. I don't know where the money went, but that seems like something that needs to be investigated. But the Republicans having $130 million, here's why that doesn't matter. Because it's not from people. Okay, it's not like there's just this big grassroots movement of people giving $20, $30 a time to the Republican Party. No. They're getting $1 million checks from the wealthiest people in the United States. Like a handful of people gave them this $130 million, not 130 million people giving them each a buck. They don't have broad support. They only have a couple individuals who have a lot of money to throw around, and that is what has happened. So this money is not indicative of what the American public thinks. Obviously, the latest polls out this week show that Democrats now have an 11-point advantage on the generic ballot over the Republican candidates. But it gets even worse for Republicans when you look at the history, which is exactly what CNN's data analyst Harry Enton did this week. Enton said this: "We can go back in time. We can go back 8 years ago, the first Trump midterm. The RNC also had a huge advantage. It wasn't nearly as big as it is right now, but it's still huge at 51 million, and the DNC was nearly in the red at 2 million, exactly as they are today. And what happened at the end of that midterm election? Democrats were still easily able to take back the U.S. House of Representatives. The RNC always outraises the DNC in midterms when there's a Republican president. These complaints have been heard for years, that the idea that the DNC, just simply put, is not the money-raising machine. We hear every single midterm cycle. Now, maybe it's greater this midterm cycle because they're literally in the red, but the truth is, looking back through history, it always happens, and it pretty much never actually matters. It always happens, and it never matters. So anyone out there worried, oh no, Republicans are going to take it over? Yeah. History tells us, nope, not going to happen. No matter how much money they raise, no matter how much money the DNC loses, the ending of this year's midterms has pretty much already been written. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for fresh content every single day, and every weekday, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, our daily live stream. Make sure you check that out. And don't forget to like, comment, and share the rest of the content as well.